Okay, everybody is from somewhere that they're really proud of. I come from the state of West Virginia, just growing up 5 minutes from here. I'm very proud of where I come from. But I could sit up here all day and talk about the research I did was just fantastic and everything was just great, everything I found about the state, but it's actually a beautiful state with an ugly problem. The problem is that, well, first, let's say, nestled in the mountains of West Virginia, you'll find some of the most spectacular sights you've ever laid your eyes upon. From the New River Gorge, there are miles of stunning mountains and valleys as far as you can see. But there's a problem. You never know by driving through that West Virginia is battling one of the biggest drug epidemics you'd ever see. In a state where the sun doesn't always shine, but the people do, according to John F. Kennedy, some of the people seem to be losing their glimmer. Drugs such as heroin, opioids, and meth are contaminating the state. This is a problem that has been devastating and impact an otherwise a great state. These are the facts. According to a 2015 study by the Center of Disease Control, West Virginia led the nation with 41.5 overdoses deaths per year, per 100,000 people. This is an alarming rate for deaths that can be preventable. Causes for the drug addictions may stem from what the widespread poverty to for the lack of better, of boredom. This means many people who are affected by this are not going to rehabilitation centers. According to Neuron.org, out of 120,000 people that are dependent upon drugs, only 7,000 sought out treatment. This means over 100,000 people remain untreated. Here's some more problems. Drug problems often pop up in poverty-stricken areas that are experiencing economic downturn. According to the Huffington Post, West Virginia is the third poorest state in the U.S., also the highest unemployment rate. With many families struggling for money, some may turn to drugs and escape reality, others may turn to it for the answer. This means that a person is facing hard times and may turn to using the product just for, help. Drug manufacturers recently have been pouring drugs into the state at an alarming rate. According to Eric Payan, drug manufacturers out of the state wholesalers flooded the state with opioids, which allowed doctors to freely prescribe them to their patients, which makes it a lot easier to get a prescription and to handle the drugs. With easy access and the source to get them, people started to get addicted to them. This was a very widespread around the state. Now there's a small town in, kind of towards the east of West Virginia. It's called Kermit, West Virginia. The small town of 392 people received nearly 9 million addictive and potentially lethal hydrocodone pills to a single pharmacy in a 2-year span. Hydrocodone is a highly addictive substance that is lethal in large doses that many don't have the self-control to the limit. This amount of drugs in such a small area is absolutely unacceptable. I found the answer. We must start offering alternatives doing drugs. Opening parks and rec centers, giving the community somewhere to go to have fun. This might reduce the amount of people that do drugs out of boredom and would also create a stronger relationship within their community. The economy needs a jump start also. If more people could gain employment, they could refocus their time and their efforts. Not only would this create an alternative to drugs, but it would also improve the quality of your life. Educating. This is a big important factor of the whole. The state needs to start stressing the importance of education and create better opportunities for the youth to obtain employment. Creating specialized classes similar to that of the vocational schools. The state needs to invest time and money into educating the people of the serious effects and strains that drugs can put into their lives. This is destroying households and this is destroying people upon their communities. Helping kick the addiction. Rehabilitation clinics are a good way to help people get over their addiction. Places where people can easily access to and offer enticements to such as an employment opportunities after sobriety has been achieved. Another one that I didn't put down was the doctors. Doctors need to or pharmacists need to be more careful on who they prescribe to and how many doses they're given to the people each time. In conclusion, the people of West Virginia feel hopeless. They feel as they've been neglected and ignored by their government and their nation. The state needs something to look forward to, and they deserve a little glimmer and hope. Humans' lives are far too precious to be wasted to something as despairing as drugs. Thank you.